Friend Thomas here. We are at the 2025 Samson Showdown with my guests,
Frank Mercuri.
Frank Mercuri and
Dajuan D-Dub Freeman.
DDUB Freeman. Where are you guys from?
California,
California.
Which part of Cali?
Riverside County.
Yep, Riverside County.
Another Riverside County. So California keeps coming down here to Las Vegas or over here to Las Vegas and taking all of our titles and our medals. What's going on? You guys don't have shows out there? What's the big show out there?
USA's Nationals.
Yeah, USA's is a little big out there. Well, no, USA's here now, right? But a lot of muscle contest shows down there in San Diego, Anaheim area. So, but this time, let's go ahead and take it to Vegas, right?
Yep. We heard Samson Showdown was happening, so here we are.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. How we do today?
We took to first place. Yeah.
Not a bad thing, huh?
Nope. Not a bad thing.
Well, welcome to Las Vegas or back to Las Vegas. Which classes did you compete in?
I did men's physique and classic physique. I'm 53 years old, so competing in the 45 and older, and then also the 50 plus.
Beat up on them young guys in 45 and older, huh?
Gotta do what you got to do, right?
What you got to do. I love it. I love it.
What's up? Yeah. I got to show the young guys what's up, right? As older guys still got it.
And speaking of which, I knew you looked familiar. Now I'm seeing this, and I'm getting some Masters Olympia vibes. Yes. Tell us your story, brother.
Well, back in 2023, first, they brought the Masters Olympia back, and I got third, right? And since then, I requalified, racked up a few more wins, requalified, and I'm heading to Tokyo, Japan, August 9th and 10th. So this time, I'm coming for the #1 spot. That's what's coming.
Beautiful. So interesting. I was actually following your story on social media, and you had the dreads and everything, Masters. I'm like, I got some tattoos. All right, I'm a little biased. So we appreciate our Masters. I'm 50. I'll be 52 years old this year. I'm also a Masters IFBB Pro in men's physique. Don't have a men's physique like this, but you're the reasons I won't be competing in the Masters division anymore. But what's it like having an IFBB Pro Olympian coach? Talk us through that and your experience with that.
Well, it's pretty interesting. I mean, the connection though originally is we're both veterans, so I mean
Thank you for your service.
So that's initially the first connection. But him being an IFBB Pro, he brings a lot of experience and talent, and teaches us. Even though I might be older, but I still am a student, and if what he learns from his coach passes down to him to me. The relationship, the communication, and all that. We were just talking about how over the years, because I started with him almost 7 years ago, and so we have a pretty substantial relationship. So he knows my body, and then this year, starting out, we put on more size and just learning now how to
put on more size at your age. It can be done.
Yes, definitely. I mean, with how he feeds me and just what we do with the supplements and everything. It's definitely a progress. We're always improving, and that's everything that we know. We learn from. We go back to the drawing board, back to the lab. We put everything into place. Just follow the instructions to the best of our abilities, and then make adjustments along the way. But everything that he knows, he just passes down. So
wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. And you look healthy. You look good and healthy. Yeah. It can be done the right way. You can have a long, sustainable career in this.
One thing, he'll tell you, health is always wealth. We make sure before any prep, first thing, I need lab, I need blood work, and this and that. Make sure health is, like I said, always #1. Again, every year we're getting older. I'm in my 40s as well, a little bit younger than you guys, but health is always #1. I had a health scare recently, and I know, how it can just happen out the blue. Right, but as long as we prioritize health, we can have a longevity in the sport. Nobody's life is worth trinkets or trophies, whatever it may be. That's always #1. I always stress that and pass it on to everybody that I work with, no matter what age group. Right.
That right there, my friends, is a seasoned veteran and a coach. Let's talk real quick about, because we do have to wrap this up, about being an active professional bodybuilder and a coach. How is that impacting you? Do you see a difference when he's in prep versus when he's not, or what's up?
Well, he knows exactly. We were just talking about this today because I do have athletes here competing as well. So we have 4 or 5 girls here competing.
Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, man, I'm not going to complain about you guys coming here anymore.
Right. So between prepping ourselves and trying to prep our athletes at the same time, it's definitely a balance, and it's kind of rough too because we still have to train, we still have to do our stuff, and it can get complicated. But you know what? I mean, we do it, we get it done. So I learned that through him because we've had a couple preps together where he's prepping at the same time, and you know it's a whirlwind.
Yeah, it was last year at North Americans, right? Yeah, it was North Americans. He did North Americans, and I did Masters. It was the Masters World Championships right after. So I was in peak week while getting him and another athlete together, and it was rough because my coach was putting me through because I had to make weight, and I'm getting them together, and so it's like, you know, but it's a good thing. Like again, I have my coach, so I just listen to him, so that way I can just focus on whatever athlete that I'm trying to prep and train, you know. But then again, when I'm in prep, I'm a little bit more harder on them because I'm going to the ringer, they're going to go to the ringer too, right? You know, I'm showing, they better show up just like me.
And you realize that.
Yes, right? So they are direct representation of me, right? Me having, you know, that pro title and the Olympian, right? So I can't bring nobody to the stage when they're not ready, right? You know, so that has to, I'm always going to push my athletes harder, or, you know, just hard as I'm being pushed because, again, it's not this them, it's me, you know, both our reputations and everything, and investment is on the line, right? So we'll go a little harder when I'm in prep too.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being open and honest and candid with us. The audience needs to hear that and understand exactly, you know, what athletes go through, what coaches go through, and what coach athletes go through. So yeah, it's real in our industry. It's demanding of that. So I do want to thank you guys for your time. I wish you best of luck with your athletes and safe travel back. And again, we're at the 2025 Sampson Showdown, and we will be right back, guys.